Hey guys, Darren here. I guess this will be part of our Let's Eat series as well. This is bone broth. We have taken 2 chicken carcasses, 2 turkey carcasses. We have boiled them almost for 2 days now. We boiled them for about 18 hours. We removed all of the meat off of them and rendered as much as the cartilage that we could off of it. And you can see that we still got some good stuff in there, some little chunks. I also added some of our own parsley, a lot of our own herbs, a lot of fresh garlic, a lot of dehydrated garlic that we had. I put in some zest of a lemon, and then after I zested it and squeezed the juice out of it to put in here, I put the lemon in here as well and let it simmer. I'm going to show you one other thing I'm going to add, and I'm using the pestle from our mortar and pestle from Priority Chef. These are rose hips that I've taken from our rose bushes on the property. The nice thing about doing stuff on your own property is you know exactly what's gone on these plants, on these rose hips. And the only thing that has gone on these guys are an organic kelp fertilizer, which is what I have sprayed on there. Why am I using the hips? They are actually higher in vitamin C than oranges, and almost as high in vitamin C as pine needles. Pine needles are about one of the highest vitamin C plants that you can get. And these things have so much vitamin C. It has a good flavor, but it's also kind of bitter. I'm not going to put a lot of these in here, but we're going to just drop 2 big rose hips, and like I said, I crushed them, and then we're going to stir these guys up, and probably going to let them simmer for a few more hours, and you can see how good it is. I've also put fresh ground black pepper in there. Now, because I have added so many herbs, and I'm going to keep a lot of solids in there, I'm not going to pressure can this. I'm going to refrigerate it, and then I might freeze a couple as well. We use a lot of poultry stock, chicken stock. We use a lot of it because we incorporate it, because of the benefits from the collagen, we incorporate it into our German Shepherds, into their feed as well as for us, because this is going to make a fantastic stock for chicken and turkey soup this winter. So we go through a lot of it. I'm going to say we probably go through about a gallon of good chicken stock a month, probably a gallon, and that goes over the dog's feed, and it also goes into our soups and stews and everything that we do. So we're going to get this guy simmered. Okay guys, we are back. We have let this guy simmer. And if you're going to freeze your ball jars, you want to make sure that you use the wide mouth ones that are safe to freeze. The regular neck jars are not safe to freeze with. And we're just going to add this. Watch your head space and everything, just like you always do. Oh wow, I'm going to have to get some more jars. Fortunately, I have a few more. I have to go downstairs and get some and wash them. We'll probably keep 2 in the refrigerator, and then we will probably freeze the others and cycle through. Now, I know you're saying, well, you did all the hard part, the stuff we wanted to know about before the video. Yes, I did, and I apologize. But don't worry, I have a whole lot more bones, turkey and chicken bones, to do this too. So when we do the next video, I will show you from start all the way through to finish. And if we have a lot of these, I might end up pressure canning these things. Fresh onions from our hydroponics, fresh rosemary that we grew fresh, a little bit of cilantro that we grew fresh, oregano, fresh basil, and fresh thyme. So this should be really, really flavorful. I did not add a lot of salt to this because it's always best to add salt at the very end, in my opinion. We had a stock pot full and we boiled it and simmered it and reduced it. If we had put all of our salt in at the beginning, we would have increased the salt level in the finished product, and it might have been unpalatable to some people. So I always salt my stuff, my canning stuff, at the very end or when I open it up to use it, unless it calls for salt as some sort of preservative, and then I put in the bare amount. Just so you know. More to come. Alright, I wanted to show you the problem that you have if you freeze with these jars. Now this is what they have said, that these are less than ideal for freezing. Now you might freeze some stuff, and by freezing it I mean you fill it up just like you would get ready to do canning. Fill it up, leave the same amount of space, and you would stick it in your freezer and you would freeze it. The problem that you would have with these regular mouth is that the corners, as the ice freezes, or as the liquid freezes and becomes ice, as it freezes it expands and pressure is applied around the neck, and that will cause it to crack and break, as opposed to these, which on these wide mouths the necks are much less significant, and it's not as much force that's applied to the sides and the top of the glass. So that is why I have frozen this way, and I have had some come out okay. Most of mine have not. I have had very good luck freezing in a full quart wide mouth. I just have had very good results doing it that way. Alright guys, so that is going to wrap it up for this video. Bone broth is a no-brainer. Think of it this way. It allows you to take whatever it is that you have and extend your harvest. You can pressure can it, and it lasts just as long as your other foods will on the shelf. Actually, the next batch I will probably pressure can, because we have enough from that batch to make 6 quarts, and that's having simmered for 2 days. So we got a lot of flavor in this. We got a lot of the collagen and a lot of the the flavoring and the remnants. So it's going to be really good, as opposed to using this kind of stuff. Now honestly, see if I can pick this up because it is very hot. Which one would you rather have? You see all them goodness bits in the bottom? Those are goodness bits. Take care of you people, guys.